Update 4. Husband versus in-laws. So apparently Christmas spirit is contagious, and so is Christmas drama. Because now Derek's side of the family has jumped in. Here's how it started. Derek's cousin sent him a link to that TikTok with my post being read out dramatically over Christmas music. She thought she was being funny, like, haha, you guys made TikTok. But then his mom saw it. Now, Derek's mom, my MIL, is a sweet woman. The kind of person who mails you soup recipes you didn't ask for but you end up using anyway. She immediately texted me, "Good for you, honey. Boundaries are important. Kids these days run wild because no one says no." I almost cried from relief. Someone's mom was on my side. But then, Derek's sister. We'll call her Amber. Amber has 3 kids and she is very much team let kids be kids. She commented on the TikTok itself, under some random user's post. This OP sounds controlling and joyless. Christmas is for the children. She should have let it go. She didn't even know it was me. She thought it was just another Reddit story making the rounds. Cue Derek messaging her. "Amber, that's my wife." Cue Amber backpedaling with Olympic-level speed. "Oh, I didn't realize. I thought it was fake. Lol, you know I love OP. Except, she didn't delete the comment. And then her friends started chiming in under it like, "Yeah, OP sounds awful, and my kids would never be invited if she was hosting." Derek lost it. Like, calm voice but deadly lost it. He texted Amber directly. "If you think my wife is awful, don't bother coming to our house either. Respect goes both ways." Of course, that turned into its own fight. Now Derek's mom is calling him, telling him not to alienate his sister. Meanwhile, Amber is posting vague Facebook statuses like, "Nothing hurts more than family turning on you just because you parent differently." I feel like I'm living in a multiverse of petty. And here's the kicker. Amber DM'd me separately, not to apologize, but to say, "You know, you really should have just locked the pantry." That's what I do when we travel. Lock the pantry. I stared at that message for 5 full minutes. She thinks the solution to my nieces and nephews trashing an Airbnb is baby-proofing the entire house like a daycare, instead of, telling the kids, "Don't do that." I didn't even answer. Derek saw my face, read the DM, and said, "Don't waste a keystroke." He's officially in protective husband mode TM. And honestly, it's hot. The problem is, now I feel like this has turned into a bigger thing than just me versus Lily. It's me versus all parents who think boundaries equal abuse. I'm getting lumped into some weird cultural war where apparently asking for bedtime makes me the Grinch supreme. Meanwhile, the Airbnb host is still waiting for me to pay the $600 cleaning fee and replace the router. He's being polite about it, but I feel like I'm bleeding money while getting roasted on 3 platforms. Derek keeps saying, "We'll take her to small claims if we have to." Which sounds dramatic, but at this point, I might. So yeah, family reunion destroyed, sister blocked me, in-laws fighting each other, strangers calling me joyless, and now the words, "OP is trending," have been uttered in my presence. All because 2 kids wanted to make indoor snow. I swear, next Christmas I'm booking a cabin in the woods with just me, Derek, and 0 Wi-Fi. Update 5. The Airbnb fallout. Okay, strap in, because the holiday hangover hit me in the form of a $1,138 invoice. Yeah, not $600, not $800, $1,238. The Airbnb host finally sent the official bill after the cleaning crew finished. Apparently, flour isn't just, haha, snow indoors. It gets into the vents. They had to bring in some industrial vacuum thing. Add in the destroyed router, the chocolate stains on the curtains, and a mysterious broken lamp that no one confessed to, and boom, $1,238. I literally sat down on the floor when I saw the number. Derek thought something happened to me physically. I showed him the email and he said, "Well, at least it wasn't worse." Which, God bless him, but I nearly threw the lamp we didn't break. We forwarded the invoice to Lily. Her response? Lowell, you're seriously asking me to pay that? You're rich. Just cover it. Reader, I saw red. I texted back, you and your kids caused the damage. You pay, or I'll take you to small claims court. She left me on red. Then 30 minutes later, she posted on Facebook, imagine suing your own sister over flower family first, money last. Q family group chat explosion round 2. Aunt. Over $1,000? That's ridiculous. Tell them no one pays. Uncle. If the kids broke it, the parents pay. Period. Mom. Lily doesn't have money. Why can't you just let this one go? Derek. Because it's not one, it's $1,200. Yes, my husband dropped the mic in the family chat. I love him. Then Lily's boyfriend chimed in for the first time. He said, this is why people hate landlords. You're just helping them scam us. Derek responded, we aren't the landlords. We're the renters. We're the ones being scammed. By you. And then Lily's boyfriend left the chat, which honestly was the best Christmas gift I got this year. Meanwhile, the Airbnb host is politely reminding me every 48 hours that the bill is due. They even sent pictures of the flour caked inside the vents, which I did not need to see while eating a burrito. So here's where we're at. Lily refuses to pay. Mom says families shouldn't take each other to court. Derek is already Googling small claims court, our state. The internet is still making TikToks about my story. Someone even tagged me in one called How Not to Parent at Christmas, and I wanted to crawl under a rock. The worst part? I'm starting to feel guilty. Like $1,200 is a lot. But do I really want to drag my sister into court over it? Then I remember her exact words. Lowell, just pay it. And my guilt turns right back into fury. I haven't decided what to do yet. Derek says we file. Mom says we forgive. Reddit will probably say burn the whole family tree down. All I know is, next year, I'm booking a Christmas cruise. No house, no flour, no Wi-Fi router to destroy. Just me, Derek, and bottomless shrimp cocktails. Update 6, the surprise ally. Okay. So remember how I was spiraling about small claims court versus just swallowing the bill? Well, the universe, or maybe Reddit karma, decided to throw me a bone. Out of nowhere, my cousin Jenna, who I haven't spoken to in literal years, she lives across the country and usually just likes my Instagram cat pics, slid into my DMs with the most beautiful, chaotic gift, screenshots. Apparently, Lily is in a private Facebook mom group that Jenna is also in. And in that group, Lily has been venting about the situation, except instead of painting herself as the innocent victim like she's been doing publicly, she got a little too comfortable. Here are some choice quotes straight from the screenshots. And yes, I triple-checked they were real. Honestly, I told the kids to just let loose. It's not our house, who cares? We deserve to have fun without someone breathing down our necks. OP is so uptight, she'll probably cry about the cleaning bill, but she can afford it. And my personal favorite, I brought the markers on purpose because I knew she'd freak. I'm tired of her acting superior. Y'all. I almost kissed my phone. Jenna's message was basically, I saw your post, and then I saw her bragging in here. Thought you should know. Queen behavior. I immediately showed Derek, who just said, well, that's Exhibit A through Z. He's already building a mental PowerPoint presentation for small claims court. But before going legal, I decided to test something. I dropped one of the screenshots. Just one. The not our house, who cares? One, in the family group chat. No commentary. Just the screenshot. You could have heard a pin drop through the Wi-Fi. Then chaos. Aunt. So she admitted it? Uncle. Yeah, that's not kids being kids. That's sabotage. Cousin with popcorn gifts. Oh, receipts. Mom. This must be taken out of context. I'm sure she didn't mean it literally. Derek. She literally typed it, in words, with punctuation. Then Lily exploded. Wow, snooping on my private groups now? That's a new low. You're obsessed with making me look bad. To which I said, and I'm honestly proud of this one, no one had to make you look bad. You did the typing. She left the group chat. Straight up rage quit. Which made my dad, silent observer until now, finally chime in. Maybe it's time we all take a break from these group messages. Translation. Dad has had enough of flower discourse. The aftermath has been interesting. Suddenly, a few relatives who were firmly on Team Lily are going suspiciously quiet. Mom is backpedaling so fast I can smell the tire smoke. Well, maybe she was just venting. Maybe she was joking. We don't need to air dirty laundry. Too late, Mom. The laundry's not just dirty, it's covered in flour. As for me, I feel vindicated for the first time since this whole fiasco started. I'm still staring down that $1,238 bill, but now if we take it to small claims, I've got literal receipts showing she encouraged the chaos. The cherry on top? The TikTok that went viral about me? Someone stitched it with Jenna's screenshots. Now the internet has officially turned on Lily. The comments are basically, wow, OP was right, sis is toxic. So yeah, for the first time, I'm not the Grinch. I'm the whistleblower. Next step? Deciding if we actually file small claims, or if we just send the screenshots to the Airbnb host and see if they'll go after Lily directly. Derek says file. My stress ulcer says sleep for a week. Either way, it's not over. But damn, it feels good to not be the villain anymore. Update 7. The court showdown, aka Flowergate versus small claims. So, we filed. Derek was the one who actually pushed the button. I was still wavering. The guilt, the what if this ruins the family forever thoughts. But then Lily doubled down with another Facebook post about how lawsuits are for greedy people who worship money. Direct quote, with a Bible verse slapped under it for aesthetic. That was the moment Derek said, enough, and filed the claim online. He even fist-bumped me after submitting it. I didn't have it in me to bump back, but internally, I was cheering. Court wasn't immediate. It took about 6 weeks for our hearing date. 6 long weeks of icy group chats, Facebook subtweets, and Mom sending me family is forever memes like she was running PR for Hallmark. Lily, of course, was posting things like, when people can't control you, they try to control your wallet. Fast forward, court day. If you've never been to small claims, let me tell you, it's less Judge Judy and more DMV with extra paperwork. We sat in a waiting room with about 10 other people. Derek was cool as a cucumber, flipping through his binder. Yes, he made a binder. I was sweating through my sweater. Lily showed up 15 minutes late with her boyfriend and no kids. Thank God. She had no paperwork, no evidence, just vibes. When it was our turn, Derek presented the Airbnb invoice, photos of the flower in the vents, screenshots of Lily's Facebook posts, and the pièce de résistance, Jenna's screenshots from the mom group. The judge actually raised an eyebrow at the not our house, who cares line. I swear I saw him write it down. Lily, in her defense, said, my kids were just having fun. I don't see how fun should cost $1,200. The judge said, it costs $1,200 when it causes damage. Lily then pivoted to, my sister is rich, she can afford it. Which made the judge's face do this slow blink like, ma'am, that's not how the law works. Her boyfriend tried to jump in with, Airbnb is a scam. They just charge random fees. The judge cut him off. Sir, are you a party to this case? He said no. Judge said, then please sit down. It was delicious. Verdict? We won. The judge ordered Lily to pay us $1,238. She has 90 days to pay, or it goes to collections. I thought I'd feel triumphant, but honestly, I just felt tired, like someone had wrung me out and left me to dry. Lily stormed out of the courtroom muttering, this isn't over. Her boyfriend said something about appeals, which made me laugh out loud because you can't appeal small claims unless there's, like, fraud. And the fraud was literally her own Facebook posts. On the way out, Derek squeezed my hand and said, "See? Boundaries work." And I'll admit, it felt good. Not the money, though, hallelujah, but the validation. The system actually sided with us. Of course, Mom called that night and said, "I can't believe you dragged your sister to court. You'll regret this when you're old and alone." Which, thanks, Mom. Nothing like a little prophecy of doom to go with my victory pizza. But you know what? I don't regret it. Not one bit. Because for once, Lily had to face actual consequences that couldn't be spun into a Facebook sob story. So yeah, Flowergate went to court. We won. Lily owes us $238. The group chat is still a war zone, but at least I can pay my credit card bill without wanting to scream. Next Christmas, we're already looking at flights to Mexico. Just me, Derek, and 0 relatives. If anyone asks, we'll tell them we're celebrating with a mariachi band and a piña colada. Because the only snow I want to see next December is on the beachside cocktail menu. Final update, the reunion debrief. It's been about 8 months since Flowergate TM, and I figured I owed everyone one last update before I bury this saga forever. Here's where things stand now. 1. The money. Lily never paid us voluntarily. Shocker, I know. We had to file the judgment with collections and they're garnishing her wages. She's furious about it. Keeps posting cryptic statuses like, "Even family will sell you out for $1 with broken heart emojis." Derek and I don't engage. We just let the system do its thing. The check hasn't fully come through yet, but the collections agency says it's in motion. 2. The family split. Mom. Still convinced I went too far. We talk, but it's strained. Every conversation circles back to, "You sisters need each other," and I change the subject. Dad, Switzerland. He sends me memes and never mentions Flower, Court, or Lily. I cherish him. Brother, 100% on my side. He still makes indoor snow jokes every time it snows outside. Careful, OP, don't let the vents get clogged. Extended family. Honestly, they've mostly drifted to my side after the screenshots leaked. Even my aunt, who called me Scrooge, quietly unfriended Lily on Facebook. 3. Lily. She blocked me on everything. She even blocked Derek, which made him laugh out loud. She still has her little circle of defenders, but the shine has worn off. Apparently, even some of her mom group friends are sick of hearing about my evil sister. 4. The internet chaos. The TikTok saga actually died down faster than I thought. For about a month, I couldn't open the app without seeing someone lip-syncing indoor snow. But then new drama took over, someone's wedding dress disaster or something, and my 15 minutes of viral infamy ended. Thank God. That said, someone did recognize me at Target once. A girl in the checkout line whispered, "Are you the flower lady?" I denied it with the confidence of a CIA agent. 5. Next Christmas. We booked a beach resort in Mexico. Just me, Derek, and no one else. When my mom asked if she could come, Derek flat out said, "No group trips ever again?" I thought she'd cry, but honestly, I think even she knows it's for the best. 6. The big lesson. At first, I was devastated. I thought I'd ruined Christmas, ruined my family, ruined everything. But now, I feel weirdly free, like a spell broke. I don't have to bankroll chaos just to keep the peace. I don't have to tolerate being smeared on Facebook just because it's family. Boundaries are hard. People hate them. But God, they work. So yeah, Flowergate destroyed the illusion of a perfect family Christmas. But in return, I got a clearer picture of who actually respects me and who just likes my money. And honestly, that's the best Christmas gift I've ever gotten. Thanks for sticking through all the drama Reddit, and apparently TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and one random lady in Target. This is my last update. The Grinch Bank, TM, is officially closed. If you like these stories and videos, make sure to like, comment, and share so we can make some money from ad revenue and continue getting better and better with our publications. We strive to donate a portion of everything we make to charities that make a difference. Let us know if there is someone or thing you want to support. Thank you for staying until the end and enjoying the story.